Hello, this is Mama K, and we're still celebrating the Tygerberg Heritage Festival. And I'm with our legendary Mr. M from the M-KEM Chemist, which is in Bellville. And what a privilege to be hearing his story and for him to be sharing some of how he has got into here with us. So, Mr. M, how are you today?
Very well, thanks, and you?
And thank you, I'm fine. Thank you for having us and for us to be here. I know last year you celebrated a milestone. Was it last year? No, year before now.
The year before.
Yeah, year before.
Yes.
Wow, COVID has just wiped out last year completely.
Yes, completely. Last year was wiped out in more ways than one.
Yeah, so can you share your journey with us on where we are with M-KEM?
Where are we? Well, 57 years later, still here and still growing, still happy,
right?
Still fit, still exercising, working.
How often are you still working here?
I'm here 4 full days a week.
Wow. Still at 82? Or
I'm going to be 82.
82?
82 November.
Yeah. In November, wow. Yeah. So tell us, let's go back a little bit. How did the journey of this vision that you have, how did it start? And what, gave you 57 years ago to say, okay, I want to do this?
It wasn't a matter of wanting to do this, it was a matter of just doing better. Okay. And just not being satisfied with where I was at any particular time. I'm restless. So, besides not changing the pharmacy, I'm still here, it's still the same place, still the same wife.
That helps, huh?
Still the same wife, still supporting me. Yeah. Without that, I couldn't do what I've done. Yeah. She learned. She handles the kitchen at home, I handle the business here.
Wow. Wow. So in the last 57 years, and it's good you have a awesome support system.
Yes.
Still here, like you said, being in Bellville. What is it for you in Bellville that stands out? Why Bellville? Why did you choose here at that time?
Well, first of all, it was an impulse, my opening here.
Okay.
At that time, I had just qualified. Jobs were very, very scarce. I happened to drive past here on the way to Durbanville, which was country in those days.
Okay.
I never got to Durbanville, stopped the car, and opened 6 weeks later.
Wow.
So it was an impulse. I am impulsive by nature.
Wow.
And I've been here ever since. Obviously, the pharmacy was a tenth of the size of what it is now.
I'm
even
sure
less
it
than
does.
that.
I'm sure. Even in the last 3 years, it used to be just the ground floor, and now it's
there was this here. This floor was here.
Okay.
In 2018, we revamped completely.
Okay.
Every tile, everything we changed.
Wow.
And expanded again. But it was about the 10th time I've expanded in all the years.
Right.
So it was nothing new.
Okay.
It just needed it, and you know what? We're very consumer orientated. We follow the consumer, what the consumer needs.
They need.
And we try to give as much as we can. So we open 24 hours because the customer needs medicine through the night. Our service is prime because customers want good service. People come to a pharmacy because they want a solution to their problems. We try to offer a solution.
Right. And I can see as well in terms of the whole, in terms of wellness for a person.
Yes.
Where the cafe, the sports angle, the clinics, the spa or beauty side of things and so on.
Yes.
Are they all based on customer needs as well?
All based on customer needs. I'm a health fanatic, so it's health and wellness. Although we sell medicine, I believe in people rather being healthy and staying healthy than having to take medicine, which is a last resort.
Right.
Medicine is not the be and end all of everything. No.
So if you have a younger M, what advice will you give that M about, some of what you've learned? Because I'm sure it hasn't been easy along the way.
No. No.
So what advice, how would you tell the younger M how to navigate, those times?
I would say, first of all, look at yourself.
Okay.
Be honest with yourself. Be disciplined. Okay. There's either you do things right or you don't do them. If you want to do things right, things will work out right. Mostly.
Okay.
Then do the basics right.
Okay.
A lot of people fall down on the basics. They don't do the basics right. So the basics here is service. So make sure that your service is the best.
Right.
And employ people who will give the best service. Okay.
Awesome.
So it stretches as far as that's concerned. I would say also follow your dream. Don't stay static. Life isn't static. Go with the times. If you're going to work with the consumer, understand the consumer and have a passion for what you're doing.
Important.
This is to me not a business. This is a passion.
I can tell.
That's what drives me.
I can tell.
I love what I'm doing.
I can tell from the word go. I knew that, and you're doing so much and impacting lives as well, and saving lives, I believe, because even the 24 service, that you run, I remember we had to drive from the southern suburb, here, I remember that time, to get a drug because you were the only guys that were open at that time.
Yeah.
And that is just so awesome, for people at that time of the day.
Correct.
So, and that is impressive. So well done, and kudos to you and your team, for all you're doing. And so what else should we expect from, you not staying still and being restless and wanting to do more? What else should we expect?
I never know what to expect. But as my team know and as my staff know, something will happen.
Right.
And I'm very impulsive. We don't have to think about it for too long, because one does make mistakes, and we do make mistakes. So,
but you learn a lot.
We do, and we'll just do. For instance, we're now doing COVID testing here.
Okay.
We're doing testing for travelers who have to have the test before they go.
Yes.
And outside, which I've hired premises outside, where we do COVID testing for people who are symptomatic.
Okay.
Symptomatic, and we
so with
people can drive their cars here, stay outside, don't have to come inside.
I see.
We will even do the prescription for them while they're waiting in the car.
Awesome.
We get for that as well. That's the latest thing we're doing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Let me take you back now a little bit to last year, which has been tough for every business owner.
Chaos.
Yes. How have you managed, in the last 16 or 18 months, to get through the season of COVID?
Well, first of all, we knew we had to get through. Secondly, because of my age, my staff sent me in lockdown for a month until I escaped from home and came back here. Okay. I actually had COVID.
Oh, really?
I had COVID, but
COVID.
I had symptoms for one afternoon. That was all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I only found out 2 months later that I actually had COVID.
And I'm sure that's because of who you are and what
I think because I'm fit and I've got a good immune system. I've never had flu. So we had to get through it to persuade the staff to work under those circumstances where people COVID coming to pharmacy all the time was difficult. We had to manage. We had to limit the number of people coming to the pharmacy. We sanitize. We still sanitize the whole pharmacy.
I see that.
Every
and
week.
I even saw the
automatic.
I think that's my first time of seeing it. The
automatic thermometer as you walk in.
Wow, that's awesome.
So as far as we can, we try and manage it. 63 of our staff did have COVID.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But all survived.
Wow. That's
including people with comorbidities, but they did survive.
They did survive. Awesome.
Yeah. And they're all back at work.
Good.
I think it's mind over matter. We just had to do.
Yeah.
Obviously, the salon was closed. The coffee shop was closed. But
everything else ran.
Everything else ran. Almost ran away, but it ran.
So, let me end now with, how would you want people to say, or how did How would you want people to say, yeah, Mr. M made me feel? What legacy? I'm looking at the board, behind there. And, in terms of the legacy for you, that you will know, okay, you've done well. What legacy do you want people to think about when they're thinking of you?
From everybody, from staff, from our family, that the world was better for me being here than it would have been without me here. That's summing it up in a sentence.
Right.
Yeah. That I've made a positive contribution, that I've made people's lives positive and helped them to improve their lives. We've taken staff members who are actually the lowest rung, and we've taken them right to the top. Obviously, we're help as well. It doesn't come in a lucky package.
No.
It takes work. Takes dedication.
I'm sure. But you have a good team.
We have an excellent team.
Awesome.
And also we have a younger team now.
Cool.
A succession team.
I was just going to
because
ask that in a nice way. There was a succession.
I'm not immortal. So I have two partners younger than me.
Right.
But then we have a younger team of 4 people.
Okay.
Who are, the oldest one is close to 40.
Wow.
So the rest are in their 20s.
And they've been learning and probably
we are coaching them.
Awesome.
So that after my demise, the place will carry on.
And I think that's where a lot of people sometimes as entrepreneurs, because you're an entrepreneur, in terms of what you're doing, and we sometimes fail where we feel, not that we feel we're immortal, but people don't take action in terms of a succession plan. But you've been intentional about having a succession plan.
Yeah.
And that matters. So do you have children? Sorry if you don't mind.
I have 3 children.
3 children, okay.
My son's a lawyer in America.
Okay.
My one daughter is in America as well.
Okay.
She's actually a qualified industrial psychologist, but she's baking from home because that's her passion.
Okay.
And my youngest is here.
She's here. She's the one at home.
She actually was, unfortunately, lost her husband 3 years ago.
Pity.
She was with me here for 3 years, for 10 years in the business.
I was just going.
As
that
HR.
was my next question.
Also HR, but not involved in the business at all.
No. That is interesting. So none of your children, although your last one did work here, so
as HR.
HR. But then for you, it's more about. I learned this recently as well from another guest. Was saying, yes, it's not about handing over to a child or somebody because they bear my name, but it's about in terms of competence. Who are the right people?
What's the right people?
Yeah, carry the legacy on.
M-KEM is all about people. It's all about my family. It's all about my staff. It's all about the community. And even our suppliers. It's all about people. You can't get away from that.
With that. Wow.
And that's what I enjoy about it. I love people. So, and I want to see people move up a rung or 2 or 3.
Wow.
And that is my satisfaction.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. M,
a pleasure.
for an awesome time. It's been brief, but I've learned. It's been insightful. And I have so much respect more for you. You won't believe it. You might not know you're one of my mentors. You don't know it, but you are.
Thank you. Thanks very much. I love mentoring.
Yeah, you're mentoring me, but you don't know it. So
Good.
I always tell people I have mentors. They don't even know they're mentoring me. But you're one of my mentors, and I'm so privileged to be in the same room as you and still to see you working out. So kudos to all you do, and thank you for helping.
Pleasure. Then you must aspire to what I aspire to.
Oh, yeah.
The gold standard.
Okay.
That's it.
I will do that.
My staff know, my customers know, my family know. There's a gold standard, and we don't compromise on standard ever.
I'll work on it. Sometimes I cut corners, so I need to work on that one.
Good.
I'm saying it publicly now. So I need to work on that. It's not intentional, but yeah, I need to make sure the standard
aspire to the gold standard.
Is the gold standard.
And accept nothing less.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well,
My pleasure.
guys, you've heard it all from Mr. M of the legendary M-KEM. And please, we're going to be sharing their details at the end. Support your local businesses, especially during this time of COVID. You've heard all his advice. Follow your dreams. Keep putting people, first. Have a standard, a high standard in whatever you do. And have a support system like he does. And have a succession plan for those in business. Because yes, we are not immortal. And in this season of COVID, we need to continue to do the best we can each day. So till next time, adios.
M-KEM has 7 specialized clinics. Our clinics and nursing sisters play a very important role at M-KEM 24-hour pharmacy. We have 3 clinics upstairs: women's health, travel and colostomy. M-KEM's nursing sisters are able to screen for blood sugar, pregnancy, HIV, blood pressure and more. Downstairs are the general, wound care, diabetic and baby clinic. Our baby clinic services include weighing, breastfeeding consultations and vaccinations. Vaccinations are for everyone. We offer a full range of vaccinations for both children and adults.
All right, this is still Tygerberg Heritage Festival, and we are going to be speaking to a new business owner in the area who has recently opened a cafe, takeaway, restaurant combo called Tasteful Plates, which is in Fort Trekker Road in Bellville, and almost directly opposite the South African Police Services in Bellville. And her name is Mrs. Ebiere. She's from Nigeria, who has lived here for over 17 years, I believe. 17. So, Mrs. Ebiere, how has it been coming to the area of Tygerberg?
I would say thank you very much for having me. Thank you. I would say that coming to Bellville, is a vicinity, is a place I've lived for like 17 years. And it's more like home to me. Even when I moved places, I found myself still within Bellville. The police station opposite, it's a place I know very well. The schools, my older girl, when we came in, she attended Boston Primary School in Boston. The other one went to Shiloh and other places, other schools around. So for me, Bellville is home. It's home for me.
So you live here, you work here?
Yeah, I live here, I work here, and most of my activities economically is in Bellville.
Because Bellville is a big place, next to Cape Town. The transport system, the markets. I'm always amazed with the markets in that area where it feels I'm in an proper African market, where people are selling publicly and so on. So, and you've got the students, like you said, in the area, from various accommodation in the area for you. So you decided, this was a conscious decision to have your business in Bellville, or was it just luck?
I would say the way it is. When I came on board for business, I didn't think of Bellville.
Right.
I was actually looking at Cape Town,
Okay.
Woodstock, Sir Lowry, Albert Road. Where the tourist market would pitch. If I was going to go further, then it would have been Maitland, Salt River, but not Bellville.
Okay.
But as they say, time and chance make things to happen. Somehow I found myself here, and I think it's the ideal for me for now. And I've embraced it. Like you mentioned, there's a huge economic market here. the activities, the Somalians, the Ethiopians, the hustling, the bustling,
Yes.
makes you think like you're in Lagos or
Yes.
somewhere in Nigeria.
Yes.
So it's nice here. It's nice here when it comes to that. And of course, we have the wholesale, shops, jumbo size markets and all of that. So it's a big plus economically for me being in Bellville, And of recent, you heard about the extension of the CBD,
Correct.
including Bellville as
Correct.
part of the CBD.
Yes.
So now anything they do that has to do with City of Cape Town, it will take in Bellville as well. And then recently, just looking at the basketball courts there where the hostels are, I could see that there's this small park by the corner there. It's like an heritage setting.
That's Victoria. Yeah.
Yes. So it makes all the sense. Being here for me, it's been part of history. And I like it.
And where are you from? I know you're from Nigeria, but where in Nigeria are you from?
From the Niger Delta,
Okay.
broadly speaking.
Okay.
And then if we take it down, I'm from Bayelsa, River State, married to a Deltan from Idumuje Uno. That is the northern part, Anyocho North local government in Delta State.
Okay. So as an entrepreneur, what would you advise, or what tips, business tips, can you give anybody who wants to start up in business or already in business and wants to expand? What business tips, can you give that's helped you in your journey as a businesswoman?
I would want to say, if you're going into business or as an entrepreneur, something to look out for is value. You must come with value. There has to be something somewhere that you're doing that others are not doing. You need to have a difference. You need to have something that makes you stand out, in the crowd. There has to be something. I mean, there's no day. There are people I know that they would always go for McDonald's, for example.
Yeah.
They wouldn't want to go to KFC. There are people that would never want to go to McDonald's.
But
It's
go to a
KFC.
KFC.
Some people would want to do maybe Nando's or something else, and that is it. So there has to be something unique about what you're doing.
Which in the business world is called
Yes.
USP, unique selling proposition.
Selling point or something. So that has to be your focus,
Okay.
And once you get that, build every other thing you're doing around that thing, and that's it. That's it.
Now my final one.
Okay.
What qualities do you think you have that has allowed you to be a good leader and a business person that other people could learn from? What personal qualities?
Talking about personal qualities, I would say you don't take no for an answer. You don't just throw in the towel just like that,
Don't give up.
You need to just be there, put in your best, be focused. Challenges would come, but just remain point on. Know where you're going, stick to it, and just be your best. Just be your best. That's it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ebiere, and we wish you and Tasteful Plate all the very best. We shall definitely be sharing your details, and we look forward to being able to come back and to have more conversations. You heard that. Add value, be your best, don't take no for an answer. Not that you're going to fight people to do that, but in a nice way. Yeah. So till next time, later. Hi guys, well I'm here at Crazy Plastic in Bellville, and I'm here with an amazing young gentleman, an entrepreneur of the year, Mr. Marco Ribeiro. He is the one in charge and of this wonderful place. It's one of our previous recipients. So Marco, tell me, how has business been in the last over 1.5 years with COVID?
Thank you for having me on the video. Yes, business has been difficult to say the least. Since the COVID hit, we've been closed for 3 weeks, initial lockdown, and then we opened up to sell certain items, but we have survived. That's the main thing. We've kept our head above the water and be able to keep the staff, not to retrench staff.
Oh, awesome. So you didn't have any retrenchment?
No.
That's
And if we had a few COVID cases and it would all been pretty much 80% of our staff have been vaccinated now.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so we have done what I think our bit and we've survived. That's the main thing. Any business nowadays, if you say you survived, that's all we can ask. So
I think
great.
so.
That's
You're
great.
quite right. And you're doing a lot in the Tygerberg area, even beyond the Tygerberg area, because I come from southern suburb to come and buy things because of your product, the range. How has the COVID as well affected some of your products, with your suppliers? Has that had any impact or there's
No,
nothing?
definitely. On the positive side, it has increased in certain departments with regards to our detergents and sanitizing. That has grown dramatically as business use us. That's great. On the other hand, things have slowed down as well with regards to, I'm going to say slow down. I mean, a lot of people decided to stay home more, and so we cater for a lot of home improvements and chocolate paints and everything they can do, self-improvement or home improvement. So that has been okay, but just regarding people in the store has been a bit delayed. The school holidays has been not the same, so the normal yearly routines of sales has been just erratic. So suppliers have struggled regarding certain items to get the items into the country or to produce because of COVID.
Exactly.
So we've been playing around with the suppliers and they've been working through it. So it's okay. They're also struggling, but we have both.
Right, but like you said, obviously some products are now doing better.
Yes.
Like the sanitizers,
the bleach, the cleaning. They're more conscious about cleaning. We've got the whole stand of foggers, and the buses use the foggers to disinfect and everything. So yes, that's been good for us. But like I said, it's good that side and the other side. But as long as it balances in the day.
But there's no shortage of toiletries. I remember when the lockdown initially, everybody was.
Thank goodness we had all stock already, but it was that first initial before lockdown. It was crazy, people buying toilet paper, and the whole world thought we ran out of toilet paper, but it never was the case. And we told people don't hoard it.
We've got them.
But we survived, and thank goodness we had enough stock.
Awesome. So, and do you run promotions? Because I know sometimes I see here bargains and.
No, we do it on monthly promotions.
Oh, a monthly promotion.
Yes,
okay, I didn't know that.
We currently are promoting a few items this month. It's usually from the last week to the first weekend of the month.
Right.
And every month we'll be advertising in the Tygerberg, and it's just different products people come buy and does the business, does very well.
Okay, awesome. Well, and I'm glad to see, I'm glad to see a lot of our customers, who are in here supporting. So are you still getting different customers from various, do you supply to corporates?
100%. We do other companies, we do tenders for certain companies come for tenders. We got customers from southern suburbs, we got customers on the west coast, and look, we got another branch in Somerset West, and that's also
I was just going to ask.
Yes.
So you have another branch in Somerset West,
but we are looking to expand. But it's very difficult in this time period to do that now. But we definitely want to expand West Coast, maybe more the northern suburbs.
And the southern suburb, please, come on. Some of us live on that side of the world.
There would be amazing. But at the moment, it's difficult. But we're always looking. So we definitely want to grow, and I think we cater for a lot of the current South African with the economy being so bad. We are creating a good shopping experience with good prices for people that want to save and get good quality products. So you definitely,
No, I can tell because, like I told you, I come here for some things, not because I know you. In fact, I don't even see you when I come, but it's good value, affordable, quality as well. So well done, for putting back in the community, because this is all part of helping the economy of the area and South Africa.
And grow the area, and it's nice to see develop the area, business coming into the area.
Correct.
it's great, and VRCD does a great job in the area, so we always help them with donations and stuff. So we work quite well with the local VRCD. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what else should we look forward to in the future with you and Crazy Plastic?
Just hopefully more stores, and obviously we'll always try and do the best price possible, and yeah, just definitely more stores. That's the main thing for us. Yeah, so we get to the way customers need it. Yes.
Right. Thank you very much, Marco.
Pleasure.
Well,
Thanks
there you
for
go,
having me.
guys. You've heard it from Marco from Crazy Plastic in Bellville. What's the name of the road again? Durban Road, is it?
Corner of Durban Road and
Corner of
Maple
Durban Road. But we will be
170.
sharing their contact details at the end. Support our local businesses, support businesses in Tygerberg. And you heard it from him. Good prices, promotion every month, and good quality, and
Good
what
service.
else?
There we
Good
go.
service, and a range of products as well. It's not just plastics. They've got, I can see bird food, I can see paper, I can see, what else can I see here? Toys, toiletries,
Detergents,
everything.
outdoor, yeah.
Everything, they've got it. So look out for their adverts in the Tygerberg this side. They do various promotions there. So till next time, this is Marco and this is Mama K reporting.
Thank you. Thank you.